Good morning, everybody. This is the second iteration of our monthly expense video, and today we're going to cover the numbers for the month of October. So yesterday, I spent some time compiling all the charges from last month and organizing them into different categories based on the type of the charge. And let me just preface this by saying that I did not have any unexpected one-off expenses last month like I did back in September. With that caveat out of the way, here's the actual breakdown. The first category, which you might have guessed, is gas. Clocking in at $194.43. This is the highest spending category we had for October. And this didn't come as a surprise because we drove a lot of miles last month. At the beginning of October, we were still in Texas, and by the end, we were in Wyoming. Of course, the cost of gas varies drastically based on location. If I recall correctly, we filled up in Casper where the price was $2.89. Whereas in Colorado, it was $3.67 or something like that. The second category, which might come as a surprise to some of you, is actually not food. Instead, it's miscellaneous. What I mean by miscellaneous is just any goods or service that I pay money for that's neither food nor gas. For the month of October, this particular category clocked in at $160.43, just ever so slightly edging out food-related expenses. Out of that total number, I paid $70 to my insurance company. So what happened was, when I removed my old vehicle from my policy and added this new one in, there was a slight increase in my premium, which meant that I had to pay the residuals. Aside from that, I bought a heated blanket for about $25, which I use every single day, and the gym membership that adds another $25 to the cost as well. There's one line item I want to mention specifically for this category, which is a $6 charge for laundry. I think this happened back in Wyoming. I did like a super small load of laundry, both washing and drying, and that cost me $6. That must be one of the most expensive loads of laundry I've done in my entire life. Now moving on to the category which I spend money on every single day, then that would be food. I call it food, but it's really food and drinks. For the month of October, I spent $159.12 on food. For this category, on some days I could get by with only $2 to $3 if I were only eating muffins from Walmart, for instance, but other days, if I were to order a takeout, that could cost me $12 easily. That being said, if you average them out, it comes out to be about $5 per day. So last month, I spent on average $5 to eat every single day. In conclusion, after adding up the individual categories, I, for the month of October, living in my car full-time, spent a grand total of $513.98. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There's one more category. We forgot to cover rent. So for October's rent, I paid